Alright, so picking things up where we left off with young Percival. We've just signed with UNLV. We are in our freshman year. We are third on the depth chart right now. A couple things I want to go ahead and get out of the way. So I had left my pre-order bonuses on because I didn't know how many they were going to actually give me, and my OCD compelled me to use all of it. And we went up to a 76 overall. So if you're starting out a road to glory and you're a 3-star, do not expect to be a 76 overall. I also did not realize until we did our first video just how fast you can get a pocket passer up with manual upgrades. Had I known that, we probably would have invested in some of the things that don't really impact our overall, just to kind of help. But we're here now. We're going to roll with it. So taking a look at our weekly agenda, I do want to get a head start on academics, and we don't have a huge need per se to invest in training right off the bat right here. So we're going to focus probably more on academics to try to get us higher up, and then as we get more situated in the season, we'll see how easy or hard it is to accumulate coins for upgrades. So I'll put a little bit into our brand. Not a huge concern for us right now, but also, like I said, got us a big head start on academics. Now we have to do some practices. I'll show a couple of these just to kind of get a feel for what they're like. Maybe give you a bird's eye view of what's going on. First thing we're going to do is pocket presence. And it looks like this is going to be very similar to last year's game, so we're going to get into it real quick. Probably show the first couple ones, get in a groove, and then we'll skip to the end and show the results. Got to dodge all of these while hitting these throws. Let's go, come on. We can do better than this. I don't like this, got that passing meter since I used the revamp, but oh, we missed that completely. So we got bronze, good. Probably gonna take me a while to get used to all this before we get set. We'd already thrown the ball. It's ridiculous. Just reset my multiplayer with that. That's not cool. So this probably could have went better. We're probably not going to get gold based off this. Probably definitely need to work on our accuracy a bit more. That was nice. Good play. Yeah, so we got bronze. Okay. We'll work on that. And we're third string, so probably not going to get into this game at all. I highly doubt we see the field. Don't know that I'm going to even go into the super sim on all of these, but figure I would get our first walkout. Seems prudent, given the gravity of the situation, as we try to establish ourselves as the best quarterback to ever do it, starting our career with UNLV. Going to be taking on the Akron Zips, and this should be an easy game for the Rebels. And then after this game, going into next week, we'll get a look at Coach Truss, just kind of show you where we're at. And we would win 13-10, though I feel like the should have been a better score. But you know, we'll take a win. Like I said, this is probably going to be a redshirt freshman year for us. Oh, here we go. There's a big music festival this week, and all the freshmen have to drive all the upperclassmen to and from it. I'm going to help and take the second shift Thursday and Sunday. Do you want to drive with me? I guess we'll go along with it. Seems important to get on our teammates' good side. We go with the academic advisor. Hello, Percival. I'll be your academic advisor. Same thing as last year, except this time you can actually get punished for doing bad. Yeah. Pretty standard stuff. So pretty much the same recipe here. Like I said, jumpstart on academics. So we're trying to get up there. We'll see how far we can get. And then a little bit into our brand. This go around, we're going to be doing target passing. I don't know how I feel about this one. Didn't very much like it in the last one, but I want to give all of them a chance. The only ones we're not going to do are scrambling drills. Yes, I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't recommend this one. A little bit more tricky, and It's a lot of timing. So if you're looking to get coach trust fast, I wouldn't do this one, but this will probably help you learn how to throw the ball in certain routes. I will say that. So here we sit, 479 coach trust, neutral, obviously, and we got a long way to go to have a shot at QB2. Here we go. Some of the starters are going to be watching extra film this week after practice. I encourage you to come and sit in. Absolutely. We need all the help we can get. Man, watch and learn. We'll get a small XP boost. And this go around, we're doing the pass skeleton. Let's get a good look at. He got oh, come on. Got stuck on the guy. All right. Feel like I was robbed there, but it is what it is. Need to build some familiarity with a lot of these because this is what's going to determine our position battles. So I want to get a good feel for all of them. Option attack is going to be the hardest one because we're not a scrambling quarterback. I mean, there's no real guarantee that we get that one, but I think it's like a standard one most of the time. We're just getting these easy little checkdowns. As you know, if you've played this one before, the more you get in a row, the better off you are. Don't necessarily have to go for the gusto every time. And it's gonna reset our multiplier there. That hurts a little bit. So now we got to restart. We'll get this down pat though. We will indeed. Alright, yeah, so we made too many mistakes, but like I said, I got to build up our familiarity with this. Like I said, I haven't played a whole lot pretty much since, I don't know, the beginning of February really with EA 25. So got to rebuild some of my gaming ability, I guess you could say. A little bit further into the season, we got one of our first big tests coming up. And you know what? We're just going to go ahead and study a lot. And look at that. Studying pays off, kids. Stay in school. Get a nice little bump to our GPA. We got a classmate texting us. Hey, Percival, it's Aubrey. Or Audrey. Didn't we meet last year? No. I'm a freshman. My sorority, Epsilon Alpha, is throwing an initiation party on Wednesday. You should come. I'm skipping our lab. You should too. Should I? Oh, ultimate power move right here. Skip the lab, stand her up, and go with her sorority sister. Ooh. Think, it's college. Let's have a little fun. Let's skip the lag, and let's go with Audrey. Ooh. Audrey posts both of you and her on her story, and her teammates dab you up during practice the next day. We got some respect. Alright, we've made it all the way to week 7. Put a nice little chunk into making potentially a push for QB2 by the end of the year. But coach here, offensive coordinator, has got a quiz for us. Which route combo might be effective for a deep shot against cover 1? I don't know either one of these plays. Like, I haven't seen our playbook. We're just going to go A. Which formation is in 22 personnel? I don't know our playbook. I think this makes more sense, though. Which formation has only one tight end? Should be this one. 2 out of 3. Be nice if I knew our playbook. Will we get a little bump to coach trust, though? And coach happiness. So far, I've managed to get our academics up to flying colors. We kind of just sped run it a little bit. Did a little bit of training, got us 2 skill points, and then, got our health back up. But now it's like we should just be able to minimize academics and we can focus on these other things real quick. And in terms of coach trust, we're up to 889. Still a long way to go. Week 8 midterms. Did a good job. You've got a minute. Take a look at the effect on your GPA. Apparently our fan favorite has gone up to gold somehow. So it looks like we gotta bump the old GPA back up. I forgot it resets after midterms. So we're gonna fast track it again up to degrees. Okay, apparently coach is upset with me. Not sure what I did. I've just been practicing and going to class. I'm going to be honest with you, coach staff hasn't been particularly enthused with you lately. You don't want to risk sitting on the bench. Don't say I didn't. I mean, I'm already on the bench, though. I don't understand what I did, but I'm already on the bench. Here we go. I know players have a curfew, but a couple of my friends are throwing a party the night before the game. Really old dorm close to the football stadium. Bring your teammates. Starts at midnight. Coach is already mad at us. Why not? Hey, our brand and followers have increased. Leadership has increased. But the coaches still don't like me. I'm still QB3. I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. I guess we're going to start building on leadership. Maybe that's how we get out of the doghouse. I'm not 100% sure. Uh-oh. We got busted. Someone on social media took a picture with you the night before our game last week. They posted it at 1 a.m. Meet me outside the stadium tomorrow morning. We'll be doing some running while we talk about the importance of curfew. Yeah. That hurts. Hey, guy, breaking news, you've been demoted and will not be starting. Like, I was never the starter, but I'll accept responsibility. But I was never the starter. I've always been QB3. We're in the same class on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. I found an old paper. Yeah, we'll use the answers. Why not? Bam, GPA increased. Ooh, first NIL deal. Once now, once in 3 weeks. We can't offer much, but if you sign, we'll throw in free haircuts for your entire position group. We'll receive 2 skill points and a medium boost. Yeah, we'll take the deal. First NIL deal, we'll take it. Bam. It is week 11, and the coaches, as you can see at the top right, they're very furious with us. So we're like, every bit of coach trust we get, we lose. Like, it's just not looking like a good freshman year for young Percival here. We were finally so close to getting our first gold in one of our challenges, but the receiver dropped the ball in the end zone. It was a shame. We got 5 skill points, and I'm going to put them in accuracy. Puts us up to a 78. Uh-oh. I want you to know that your professor discovered that you cheated on your most recent exam and gave you an automatic fail. It's going to really set me back. Great. So, yeah. That's going to hurt. Yeah. Of course, he's displeased with me. Oh, yeah, extra credit. We're in the doghouse. Let's just go ahead and do the extra credit. Hey, our fan favorite is up to platinum. We've made it to the end of the year. We aced all of our finals, but we never could recover from upsetting our coaches. It's going to make our off season rather interesting, and probably not the best way our freshman year could have went. Yeah, again, coach. Like I still don't like. Okay, maybe I made some mistakes, but I'm QB3, coach. Like you're going to bench. I'm already benched. And here we are at the conclusion of the season. We'll go over who won everything, but Julian Sayin is going to get Heisman. Looks like we're getting a bowl game, but we won't be playing in it. And it looks like Ohio State would be the national champions. Looks like Miami beat Clemson the year we were being recruited, so that's interesting. But yeah, Ohio State's your national champions. Boise State won the Mountain West. I think the damage is done here. I think we need to enter the transfer portal. So right off the bat, it looks like the top schools interested in us are Navy. Not sure why we aren't a mobile quarterback. Southern Miss, probably not a bad choice to be honest with you. Army, again, don't know why. Appalachian State would be a starter there. Some things of note here, 2 programs that seem to be quite interested in us, but it would be we're not going to start. It's USC and Alabama. It's tempting, but I kind of want to go somewhere we can start. Had to sit out my freshman year, redshirt freshman. Think we're going to go in that direction. But also, I want to go somewhere who has high interest in us. One of those places is Stanford, but it looks like we're going to be in pretty tight competition. But I'm not sold on Stanford. As we talked about before, Southern Miss, we could go there and we could start. Very interested in that. West Virginia is, projecting us to be a starter. They have high interest in us. Appalachian State's a place we could go. We could be a starter there. Kent State, recruited us out of high school. We could go there. That's not a bad choice. And then that's the places that there's other places we could go and we could start, but in terms of interest, because we want to go somewhere that wants us, obviously, that comes down to Kent State, Appalachian State, and Southern Miss. And of those 3, I'm most interested in Southern Miss and Appalachian State. Now, Appalachian State runs the multiple offense. Southern Miss runs the veer and shoot. We get a little bit more job security from the coach, with Appalachian State. We're a better scheme fit for Southern Miss, and the coach prestige is a little higher. I'm leaning towards Southern Miss. I think we're going to transfer to Southern Miss, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are Golden Eagles now. We have left UNLV. Dan Mullen experiment did not work out in our favor. We're going to Southern Miss. Right off the bat, we have an interview. You find yourself thrust into a starting role with Southern Miss in your first collegiate season. What are you looking forward to most this year? And I think just playing in front of the fans. You know, we rode the pine all last season. We're ready to get in front of a fan, in front of the fans. Looks like when we transfer, we come away with 51 skill points. I don't know if that's a glitch. Because I know we didn't have off-season progression like that in the previous one. So we're going to roll with it. I'm going to use these points. I think we're going to max out our health. I think it's prudent to do that. Then we went ahead and gave ourselves some abilities. Got step up and on time up to bronze. Went ahead and got our throw power up to 92. Got all of our accuracies into the 80s. And then got us a little bump to our RQ to help with play actions and a little bit of awareness. But also I wanted to bump our quickness up a little bit. And that's going to be our upgrades. We're up to an 84 now, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of looking over what we're working with here. Obviously, we are the best option at quarterback. Shane Honeycutt can ride the pine for us. He's a dual threat, but we're gonna lead Southern Mississippi to greatness. Got a solid 1-2 punch at running back. All of our running backs have at least 90 speed, so you'll love to see that. It looks like they come with a little bit of abilities too. At receiver, we don't have anybody who's going to take the top off except maybe Winston, but solid options here. I think we're going to be good in that department. Excellent options at tight end for us. Not a bad left tackle look. Looks like our offensive line is going to be very mid, very C tier. Nobody's really stepping off the page there and surprising me. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of turnover probably at the offensive line too. We'll see how that goes as the season progresses. Before we get this season underway though, we're going to get us a couple looks at kind of get a feel for how these receivers work, you know? So we're going to get 2 pass skeletons in probably before the first game. Yeah, I'm liking that. He's pretty good over the middle, it looks like. So that's a good look there. So they're very quick on the cuts. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I think that we're going to be able to create some separation. Liking what I'm seeing here from these Eagles. Beautiful right there, yes. Oh, he cooked that linebacker. So we got some potential for some very favorable matchups. Running back out in the flat. He's pretty good there. Liking what I'm seeing so far. Excellent looks. Excellent looks. Yeah. I think the next one we're going to do is this pass skeleton outman. Just to kind of get a feel for what it looks like when you don't have the favorable coverage or favorable matchups. They're going to be doubling everybody. The way this is looking, though, we might get our first gold. Bam. So, ladies and gentlemen, if we keep this up, we have our first gold. We couldn't do it with UNLV, but we have definitely done it with Southern Miss, our new school. Love it. Let's say we've built some pretty good coach trust. And then we want to get a jump start on our academics, so we're just going to pretty much dump all of this into academics, trying to get that up there. All right, so as promised, we got the outmanned option here. We're going to see how this works for us. Going to be a lot more coverage, but I really want to get a good look at what these receivers can do. Kind of get an idea of what our hot routes are going to look like. Running back out in the flats, though, looks to be pretty good. Again, this is just against our defense. I did not look at our defense. I have no idea how good our defense is. I waited too long to throw that, but it doesn't matter. Boom, underneath. Okay. Got some nice looking combo routes. Oh. Yep. That was just, whew. This is a little bit tougher than I thought it was going to be. Oh, get there, get there. Yes. Ah! I tried to fit it in there. I probably shouldn't have, in hindsight. But it doesn't matter. We'll bounce back. We'll recover. We're going to at least get bronze out of this. We still made bronze, though. So we're still going to get some coach trust, but I wanted to see what that looked like. Give me an idea of game day. Again, weekly agenda. We got to get them academics up. That's going to be my main concern right here, so probably nothing crazy happening on academics. We'll probably do a little bit of NIL as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we getting into our first action with Southern Miss, and it's going to be an away game against Kansas. So, pretty solid, good first game, I'd say. The name of the game here is, I mean, I'd love to win. Getting a win in your first start would be great, but also I just want to play well. So, the main focus here is playing well. As we get our nice little run out right here, we're going to see what we can do. Good test. Good first test. I'm excited. All right, so Kansas already come out and scored. Now it's up to us. We're going to start things off with a run. That's what Coach wanted. Need to establish that run. And following that run, we're going right into a play action pass. Should be a first down. It is. Thank you. Also, I'm not 100% sure if the veer and shoot is supposed to be a hurry up. We're going to say not, though, as we take a sack. Not a good look. Gonna need some better blocking there, ladies and gentlemen. I need to bounce this out just a touch. Under through it just a little bit. Big 3rd and 20. We got to go all goes. And we're just going to heave it deep to our guy. And he drops it. So after the stalled drive, we're going to try and recover. I hit the wrong button. I forgot Playmaker's different now. So yeah, Playmaker's different. I forgot to look up exactly how it works. So this is about to be interesting for sure. We get hit as we throw it. So yeah, this first game's looking rough for us. Already a bit of a cold streak. We're going to check it down to him, though. This should be a first down. There we go. Finally something moving the way we need it to. Coach is calling a lot of play action when we don't have... Like, we haven't established the run. Come on, guys. Block. Gotta say, not a fan of Coach calling play actions. Like, we've run one run play this whole time. Throw it up to him. He should have that. He just drops it. So a very, very rough first quarter for us. We just gotta check it down. There's just no choice. Alright, we need to try to establish some run here. Come on, we desperately need the run. And we're just getting nothing. It's a rough look for your Golden Eagles. We got the check down, though. It's in a blitz, but it's not going to be enough. Got to make something happen here. Y'all got to hold them blocks. Come on, man. It's definitely not going the way we wanted to. We got the underneath guy, though. Finally, something big for us. We're going to go into our hurry up. Alright, let's go. Let's make something happen. That was a bad pass, but I dropped it. And we got a holding call, apparently. This is... Come on, guys. We got to do better than this. A lot we got to make up. Boom. Wide open on the curl. He gets out of bounds. 2nd and 4. Finally getting into a little bit of a groove. Get that first down. Get the first down. Very nice. Alright, let's go. Probably going to regret calling the all goes, but don't have much of a choice. We got to check it down the running back here. Take a timeout. Spreading them out hasn't been in our favor to this point. Come on. With how long it's taken these plays to develop, our line just is not holding up very good. Snap the ball. There we go. Big play by him. We need a big shot here. Last chance. We need a touchdown. Snap the ball. Snap the ball. We got it. We got it. We overthrew him. Oh, I can't believe we missed that. So let's see if we can build on our success from the first drive, or that last drive we just did. Finally, we get some run plays called, get some positive yards. I don't know how I feel about this because I'm not going to be able to see the RPO. I mean, I feel like the RPO was the play there, but like I said, I couldn't see the receiver. And then we had a guy wide open, but yeah. Down 21-0, it seems hopeless. Not the greatest debut for us at quarterback, to say the least. Another big run. I don't know why we're not going north and south. That had tremendous potential to be great. And it's squandered. Y'all got a block. They won't even let me make any of the adjustments to the line. Got the quick pass right there, first down. Might have to just go into the hurry up so that I can start making some play calls. Take the game out of coach's hand. See how the old play action pays off for us here. Don't drop it. He dropped it. Oh, the drop passes are going to be just brutal. I know it was a screen, but that was a first down. Couldn't pass up the easy look right there. And we're going to hand it off, and the safety's all over him. So the run game is absolutely non-existent. We got the tight end wide open up the seam, though. We might get our first... He's too slow. Never mind. The tight end was just a touch faster. That was a touchdown. There we go. There we go. Hurry up offense. Let's hit him with a little RPO right here. Okay, that's a bad read by me. Definitely want to come away with some points right here. Boom. Got him wide open. Don't know what happened to the corner there. He lined up completely off sides, but it doesn't matter. And then we lost coach trust because of the penalty. Like, I ain't the one who committed the penalty. I just scored a touchdown. This is so weird. A chance at getting points once again. Nope. No, it's not. Our line cannot protect us. Don't drop. He drops it every time. He just can't hold onto the ball. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's starting to become real annoying. He catches it every time. 4th and 6. Coach wants to go for it. Can't say that I blame him. And yeah, he drops it every single time. We'll say now we just got to take shots down deep, and that's not going to... Doesn't bode well for us. We don't typically hold up well in pass protection. I'd much rather have underneath passes. Because, yeah, this team is buns. Finally, we get something. Hurry up offense. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. Brother, what are you doing? All right, 81 is becoming my least favorite receiver real quick. He's got bum tendencies. 17, though, really, really like him. It's at 17. Perry knows what he's doing. Carter, I mean, I don't want to tell you. Y'all got to block. We're down to a D+ because I get no protection. I'm going to toss it up. What was this? Pass interference? Better be pass interference. Oh, even worse. Even worse. So yeah, things are not starting great for us by any stretch of the imagination. I think I just overthrew him. I did. Oh, flag though. Now we get pass interference. But at least now we know we can't throw it to Carter, and he's not going to even try to go for... Okay. Alright. We got absolutely brutalized by Kansas. It's quite embarrassing. And, yeah, but I mean, we took significant wear and tear on that one. Yeah, I know. Y'all are upset with me, but, you know, it's not all my fault, Coach. Yeah, we had to use most of our energy to just get our health back up because we got absolutely obliterated. And then we'll dump the rest of it in academics. I was sacked 5 times. 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Only 192 yards passing, 54% completion rating. But also, Carter dropped everything we threw to him. Next up, we got Tulane. We're going to see if we can get a better game out of this. A little bit more evenly matched, but it is a rivalry game. But this is a home game for us. And here we go. We get to see the walkout for Southern Miss here. Like I said, we're hoping for a way better game this go around. This is, yeah, Kansas just, that was a rough look for us. Also, I got to learn this offensive playbook. And then there's our opponent, Tulane. All right, let's get things started here. Get the easy completion. He catches it. Hurry up offense. We're just going to run hurry up. See if we fare better doing that than going back to the huddle every time. But I don't want to do hurry up like the entire time. We're also going to try to establish the run. I think now is the perfect time for a little play action. See if we got Perry deep. We do. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. That's what we were missing in the last game. Just going to check it down the tight end right here. Okay. Coach wants to run a read option. We'll run it. We're going to keep it. Yeah, we're not a running quarterback. Might have something here. Perfect. First touchdown of the game. Let's go. Defense did their job. See if we can build on that. There we go. We'll hurry up. See if we can't get some quick runs off. Trying to set up another play action pass. Where are you going? There was a giant size hole like right there. What are we doing? Perry wide open. Favorite receiver, hands down. Tell you, Perry knows what he's doing. RPO to the tight end right there. It's like they got an injured player. I'm not a huge fan of quick slants because, I mean, if they're not there, they're not there. There we go. We'll take that. Well, we already know Carter's not going to catch it, so we're going to try to avoid throwing to him if possible. Just take it down to the tight end. Man, if I could call hot routes. I can't believe Carter actually caught a ball. It's an absolute Christmas miracle when he catches the ball. Hand it off. Try to establish that run. Let's go, Carter. Stop being so slow. Put the running back wide open right there. Take the easy check down. We lost yards. I was unaware that we lost yards on that one. I thought it was a pretty good play. I mean, now we're getting sacked. Defense got us back in a good position, though. See if we can avoid what we did the last go-around. Come on. I thought we timed that perfect. I'll be honest with you. That's about to be a beautiful play. What are you doing? Can't trust the running back to just, simply gain yards or go forward in that, respect. And they don't block. All right, we got 3 out of it. Yeah, we're in a bit of a tight spot here. Take it down to the running back. Just try to get some breathing room. Yeah, we're going to hand it off. We're not keeping it. We aren't exactly known for our speed. I wish there was a way to, look to the right. That'd be nice. Yeah, he caught that. He caught that. He always catches that. Every time. Without fail. That's why we like him. That's why he's the best. We got a wide open guy right there. Saw that blitz. Read it perfectly. We're going to keep him on the back foot. We're going to keep the hurry up coming. Flip the pay a little bit right here. I don't know how this is going to go. Yeah. Quarterback draw, but we're going to... There we go. Bam! It was actually a quarterback draw RPO. Just happened to work out really well. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! I thought Captain Slowness over here could turn the corner. Boy, was I wrong. We gotta toss it up. That's gonna be a pick. Thank God it wasn't picked. That just took entirely too long to get there. Underneath. Unfortunate. I will say this game has gone a lot better than the Kansas one, as we're close to the end of the second quarter. Like, Kansas game was so bad, we lost so much coach trust, I thought we were going to be in a quarterback battle. There we go. Finally a good run by the running back. I want to slow it down just a touch. There we go. Check it down. Beautiful. This is an interesting play. I'm curious as to how it's going to turn out. Okay. That play doesn't work because the tight end can't get loose. Throw it to our guy. Oh, reliable. Alright, 2-minute warning. Ah, we saw him too late. We had the guy underneath. We saw Perry way too late. Oh, that was almost bad. I didn't think he was actually going to go with Perry. I think Perry cooked them all. Man! This is very interesting. I may be nice if they would just let me call protections. It'd stop a lot of this from happening. 3rd and 7. But so you can't drop that, Carter. Hurry up. Tell you what, we'll run slants again. And blitz from that side, so we're gonna do that. And then, yeah, just call the timeout. This has got to be end zone or bust. Can't have any other option here. Beautiful. Saw Perry right there. Bam. Feathered it in there perfectly. Alright, we're up 17-0. Carter should get that. So we found the solution to Carter. He'll catch the ball as long as no one can touch him. For the read option by coach. Get the first. Go up the field and get the first. I don't know what's up with our running back. Like, for real. We're just not even going to address that. Easy money right there to the running back. Hurry up offense. And now, we'll do a little halfback draw. Everybody in position. That didn't work out near as well. Let's get him back respecting that run game just a little bit. Yeah, he's definitely an east-west guy. Need him to develop some north and south work. Like that. Like when I throw it to him, he goes north and south. Got a feeling we got a corner blitz coming off this left side over here. Oh, Lord have mercy. The floodgates opened on that one. You've got to be kidding me. Like, for real, like that just happened. It was going to be a perfect game for us. I mean, we still got a B-. I'm not a fan of that one interception, but, like, come on. Like, that wasn't really my fault. And that was definitely, like, yeah, this offensive line is not that great, apparently. Everybody's got wear and tear. We're going to take it to the 4th. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. And he drops it. Feel like we need to throw it just a touch more. Not pleased with our passing numbers to this point. Definitely want more passing. More passing yards. More. Just more. Just need more. 219 does not speak to the kind of game we've had, in my opinion. We have dominated Check it down the running back. Beautiful. Just shuffle it out to him. Alright, we're going to go back to a little bit of run right here. I'm telling you, once we get audibles, probably going to start cooking. Audibles and hot routes, that's what we need. Easy. Easy. They're willing to let us go for the touchdown here. And we fumble it. Cool. I've been sacked 6 times. Just atrocious numbers. Beautiful. Finally. There we go. Now we're in a good spot. 253 yards, 3 touchdowns. B- on the day. I'm good to try to cook some clock here. So definitely a much better game all around for the Golden Eagles, though pass protection is still abysmal. There we go. Beautiful run right there. Gonna cook some time off. 3rd and 5. Inside the 2 minutes. I think we're gonna hand this one off. Don't see any point in trying to make something happen. We're gonna get that first down. Let me be completely honest with you guys. I don't know why Coach would not give me a run play. So I guess yeah. Okay. Still not giving me run plays. Like, this game's over. Oh, look at that. He finally gives me a run play. Way to go, coach. Way to go. And that's a stalled drive. The game's over. How's it a stalled drive? Doesn't matter. We win. We win. A much better day from us. 3 touchdowns on the day. That 1 interception, which was boo-boo in my opinion. But only 10 incompletions. 73% on the day. 253 yards. Not bad. Rushing-wise, though, we're going to take a big negative 32 because we got sacked I don't know how many times. I think 7 when it was all said and done. So, you know, that's great. That's great. Also, Carter didn't drop any of the passes. Only person who dropped one was Perry. And it looks like we're getting some of our extra play calls back. That's going to end things here for this episode. We got 1 bad game in, and we're going to end on 1 good game, though. When we come back, we're going to pick things up against Memphis in another rivalry game. Thank you for tuning in to some Percival Grimes. Make sure you give me a like and a subscribe. That way you can stay up to date with what our quarterback here can accomplish in his college career.